Adam.
And I'm Brian.
And we are Drinking in the Basement. Man, we are so good at that.
It's Sunday again, too.
It is Sunday.
But it's in the evening. It's not, morning as we're doing this. And
yeah, but we've already been to Prairie House for breakfast.
Breakfast sandwich, some Bloody Marys. Uncle Peter's.
Dylan had a hockey.
Major Peter's.
Yes. Dylan had a hockey game this morning, which they won.
Brandon had a basketball game. They won.
And they won, too.
Yeah, so it's a great day.
Congratulations, guys. They're filming us today.
Yes, as usual.
Right, as usual. So coming up at the store, we have...
Spring tasting, April 21st.
Spring tasting is in a while. That's not until April 21st. It's 1 to 5 p.m. We'll have all kinds of wine there and probably some liquor as well. I'll bring
beer?
Usually there's not beer there, that one. But we do have for, even though it's not on our website, which will be here yet, I'll have to add it in. We have St. Patrick's Day coming up.
Saturday, March 17th.
Yes, but on the night of the 16th, we have a wine tasting. So we'll have a bunch of wines.
Green wine.
And there might be some liquor there, too. I think...
green wine?
No.
Are you going to get the Miller Lite green beer? Do you get that?
Rick, are we going to get that? Rick? Rick's not answering. And on the 17th, we're going to have Jameson there tasting a bunch of their stuff, which includes Redbreast.
Irish coffee.
Also includes Powers Irish whiskey.
Oh.
And we'll also have some beer that day.
Do you think we could get the Rare's Vintage back to try it again on the show?
Sure, $60 a shot.
Moving on.
All right. So today we are doing wine. We haven't done wine in quite a while.
No.
Oh, wait. You know something? We have a new sponsor. Not really.
And they don't even know it.
Not really, but we have Infinity wine glasses. Why? Because I went to look at a car and they were previewing a car, which I didn't buy, but they were giving out wine glasses. So
now we have
I took 2
wine glasses.
No, Infinity doesn't know, but they're sponsoring our show.
Whenever we do wine, we'll use the Infinity wine glasses. And maybe you'll get money off a car if you do buy one.
Yeah, I doubt it. All right, so we're doing Malbec today.
Malbec's become a pretty popular wine.
Oh, it's incredibly popular. We have all kinds, and you know something. The best thing about Malbec is it's good and it's very affordable. There's a ton of Malbecs in that.
Sub $20, $10 to $20.
$8 to $20, $8 to $12, $8 to $13.
Yeah.
And they're really good. I don't know if these are since I haven't tried these yet, but
we do have a special one here. We'll give you a little bit of storyline behind this one, but Malbecs are Bordeaux grape, one of the 6 Bordeaux grapes.
And these 6 Bordeaux grapes are
Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Petit Verdot, Carmenere, and Malbec.
All right. But these Malbecs are all from Argentina.
Yes.
Mendoza area. And there's a ton of Malbec from Argentina. We probably have, I chose these, well, we picked out these 3, Larry picked them out for us. But we probably had 10 or 12 of them in about the same price range that Larry says are all good.
And these 2 of these we were able to find doing some research before we're taping have been Wine Spectator value buys, best buys, that high 80 rating, 88, 89 points, and for right around $10. So hopefully these will
so let's say that one of the things about Malbec, which we'll hope to see once we pour this and we go through our S's of wine tasting, the Malbecs should be like almost inky black.
Yeah.
It's a very dark grape.
And it should be very fruity. Have a lot of fruit. I mean, if you've heard the term red wine fruit bomb, this is one of those. They are related to the Cabernet family on the Bordeaux side, but they're thinner skinned, and they take more sun and more warmth to first day. More sun and more warmth to evolve or mature. So they've done very, very well, and historically they've been more of a blending grape in some of the Bordeaux wines as they blend, but now it's a standalone bottle.
Right, it's almost like it's almost like the grape from Argentina.
Yes,
Argentina is known now for Malbec.
Right. There's a lot of it. So this first one here, Diseño, Old Vine Malbec 2010. What's the price on that, Adam?
Price is $9.99 on this.
Per bottle.
Got that.
And again, another point, all these wines should be widely available at Antioch Fine Wine and Liquors.
Oh, they're all available there.
And these are in the 40 to 50,000 case per year production.
This is not, I'll bring it up so you can see it, but it's not like real dark to me. I thought this was going to be a little bit darker.
Good fruity nose on it. It doesn't come across as just a giant fruit bomb. So we're during the swirl, sniff. It does have some complexities in there. I'm getting berries.
It's not overly fruity.
No, but it does have a good fruit nose on it. Berries.
Yeah, but it's
a
not,
little bit of
it's
herb.
not like an overpowering. It doesn't
No.
have like a real big nose.
No. No, it is somewhat subdued, but it does have a complex nose to it, so it's pretty good. Swish.
Now I get.
It's tight,
Yeah.
tannic. It's at that drying.
Malbecs are known for
being tannic, yeah.
heavy tannins. So, and what that means is the tannins are what make your mouth kind of pucker when you.
It's the
drink
drying
something.
sensation when you drink
Yeah.
red wine.
So it kind of makes your mouth go. Mm.
Yeah, it's a drying sensation, and this is pretty strong tannin. So some
Yeah,
of
but
these.
I might. This I think needs to maybe get some more air to it, open up a little bit.
But tannins also, for a lot of wines will help
So I
the
think
aging process.
Maybe we'll
but
come back to this after we.
wouldn't recommend aging
after we
these.
taste the other ones.
Okay.
Just because so I think this fruit's
got potential.
I think this fruit's going to open up a little in a little while.
For $10, if you take this and compare it to other $10 wines, like maybe a Zinfandel or $10 Cabernets, very good. Very, very good. Okay, so the next wine here, let me pour this out, give it a little time to breathe here. Let me show you how this is done.
Yeah, because you've never spilled in that seat.
Never. This is Alberti 154, again, 2010.
With the amount that you spill, you should be wearing a diaper.
Malbec from Mendoza, Argentina. Again, this one is old vine. This is old vines as well.
I don't know if that means so much anymore.
I don't know how to. It all depends on how you define old wine. They haven't been growing wine like this in Argentina as long as they have in Bordeaux. So I think it's all relative.
Since age 6 months in oak. Now this
Okay.
is a little bit
Darker?
A little bit darker than the one we had than the Diseño.
Did
you see how much this was?
This is $11.99 for a bottle.
Just a little bit darker.
Richer nose. Not I wouldn't say fruitier, but richer.
So you get more of more legs.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little more of it hanging to the glass. So it seems like it's a little bit like a fuller, more alcohol maybe in it. Is there more alcohol in it?
This one is 13.5%, so that's pretty low for a wine, a red wine. 14%, a little bit higher.
A little bit more.
A little bit higher. A little bit higher.
All right. Now this is more of a nose.
More of a nose.
Bigger
It's
nose.
a richer nose. I wouldn't say much. I wouldn't say fruitier, just
No.
a richer, thicker. It's a thicker nose. More on the. There's berries with more plum type of smell to it. Less earth, more fruit. Mm.
This is not as tight. This is
Good.
to me. This is way better.
Fruit up front, smooth on the back, integrated. It's silky. It's a couple bucks more than the first one, but very drinkable.
Yeah, worth it. I mean, that Diseño may open up more.
Yeah.
But
this is very good.
yeah, this is not a fruit bomb though.
No, not at all. It's balanced. Fruit up front, a good finish. It lasts.
I think there were more.
Still tasting it.
This had a little more tannin than this one.
This one does.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, this is more integrated. It's smoothed out. A little bit better made. I would say a little bit better made.
Yeah.
And the old Birdie 154. This is the one that was in the Wine Spectator.
All right.
The 2009 vintage was 88 points and a Best Buy. So.
All right. Boy, you've really done a lot of work for this episode.
It's a wine episode. Red wine at that.
I thought we were supposed to be at your house for the wine episode.
My house is under construction. Pretty soon we'll have to do a DITB Welcome to the New Kitchen episode.
We have been around for about a year now.
You know what? Their last episode we did was just about 1 year.
I think in celebration of our year, we should make a road trip and maybe visit a couple wineries. What do you think?
I think it's a great idea.
Why don't we go to Wente and to Bridlewood?
Bridlewood. And that is in Livermore, California and Santa Barbara, California.
I think we do it. So in a couple weeks, I think we'll do an episode from there.
From both of those wineries. And maybe something from downtown San Francisco, maybe down on the wharf.
Oh, sure, why not?
Do one on Alcatraz. All right. So the next one we're going to have is actually a year earlier. It's a 2009 Aguera Bay Malbec. Again, it's from Argentina. And this one is actually owned by Baron Edmond Rothschild.
So what you're saying is the grapes that don't go into Lafite go into this?
Not quite. Not quite. The other thing is...
For those of you who don't know, Lafite sells for...
It's about $2,000 a bottle. And their second label, Lafite second label...
You're dripping. And this one sells for...
$12.99.
$12.99. You showed the bottle already?
Yes, I did. $12.99.
All right, now this one, look at this one. This one...
Darker.
Yeah, it's way darker.
Ooh, it's the nose does not have a lot of fruit on it. More like I don't know. It's muted.
Let me swirl it. Muted.
Muted.
It's not speaking to you.
It's not speaking to me. Open it up. You got to open it up. Yeah, there's not much. There's nothing.
No, actually, I disagree.
You pick up something?
I disagree with you. I like this.
It's muted. It's very
I'm
light.
getting fruit on the nose. I'm getting that fruit on the nose. I think I smell more fruit on this one than I did on the first one.
I don't smell anything on that wine.
Maybe we should unplug you.
The giggles from the fan gallery. I don't get a lot
fans.
of food.
Those are our fans out there.
These are a little bit. You know what we should have bought for our 1-year anniversary? Our sign. Remember the sign in Elmo?
Oh, well, but the sign, for those of you who don't know, the sign was actually the back of a project my daughter did for school. So if I recall, your son used that project as a guide for his own project.
I'm getting nothing.
All right, let's give it a try here.
It's coating. Not a lot of flavor.
I get some berry. I'm getting some berry on the nose.
I don't get much. I don't get much. Muted. Not a lot of flavor.
You know, something as far as taste, it does have a. I would use muted to describe the taste. It's yeah.
Muted.
I think the Alberti's the best of these three.
Hands down. And this one, in maybe an hour or two,
I don't think this one's going to open up. But what we'll do is we'll come back to this in an hour, and we'll tape it, and I know you can splice it in.
We could do that. So should we hold off on the closing of the show?
We can do the closing. I think, are you able to...
I can splice it in.
Or should we wait? All right, we're going to wait. We'll be back in about half an hour.
And we'll try the Diseño again. Because there's potential there. So stick around.
So until half an hour, we're going to continue drinking in the basement, and we'll be back then. Hi, we're back. All right, we're back. Brian initially set the camera.
I had camera problems.
I set it the wrong way. I said, I can see you.
We had camera problems.
Backwards.
So it's been a half hour. We've been drinking in the basement for this entire half hour. As you can tell by my camera problems.
Drink, but
still.
So I had a little bit more Alberti. Really nice. I really like the Alberti.
I had some Diseño while we were on break and it opened up.
I don't know what's with the Agorbe. Well, I haven't had it yet. I wanted my part of this to be live and unrehearsed.
Fruit on the nose.
Yeah, I mean it's opened up some.
Similar nose.
I think it could still open up a little more. But we're not coming back in another half hour. This is the end.
Oh, it's opened up nice. It doesn't pucker up on the end.
Yeah,
definitely changed in the last half hour.
So what I recommend is that you either buy one of those
Vinaturis, those little aerators?
Yeah, those Vinaturis, the aerators that add a little bit of oxygen to the wine. Makes it open up faster. Or what you could do is you could decant the bottle, pour it into a decanter, or pour it into a decanter and then you could pour it even back into the bottle. Just add some air to it, allows the wine to open up, brings the flavors out a little more.
But the half hour did this wine a world of good. It's very good.
Yeah, much better. So I think in my order would still be Alberti would be the best of them.
I would agree. I think we have the same one. Then the Diseño.
The Diseño has a little bit more of that kind of Bordeaux-ness to it.
It does. A little bit
more.
A little earth. There's earth in here.
Yeah. And the Guarbe just honestly, I guess a little disappointing. I didn't mind the nose on it. I thought it had a better nose than you did, but it was just a little bit flat. I don't know if it's the bottle or...
It's still flat. Then there's nothing on it.
I don't know if it's the bottle or something, because actually we sell quite a bit of that one.
Yes, it's still...
I guess the Baron Rothschild didn't do as well.
There's nothing there.
All right, so
One,
pour,
two,
pour
three.
yourself a little bit more wine because we got
Dinner coming?
We got to leave. We have dinner coming.
Yeah.
We have St. Patrick's Day. Come to the store Friday night.
Catch your breath, will ya? Holy cow!
Friday night,
yeah, right?
Well, I'm aging as you
Yes.
watch. Friday night we have wines, some liquor. Saturday we have beers and liquor, Jameson in particular.
Then April 21st is spring tasting.
And that's the 16th and 17th of March for St. Patrick's Day. April 21st, spring tasting. We'll be there.
You know, we could probably, my guess is we'll probably squeeze in another episode, maybe 2 before we leave for California.
Probably 1 before we leave, and then we're going to do a couple episodes in California where we celebrate our 1-year anniversary.
Right.
So till then, we are
Drinking in the basement.